Hey, it's your station. Anywhere, anytime. Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So refreshing.
Salon people, una kushe, una cabo. This now una boy picking twice eyes on the beat. I fix the listen to Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So refreshing, alright?
Epic Radio 99.3. It's so refreshing.
I promise to lean on nothing else than Jesus, my Savior. Anytime. He has freed me from sin. I'm rhythm, the time is. I will sing a new song. His name is marvelous. His name is gracious. Praise the Lord.
Radio 99.3. It's so refreshing.
Radio 99.3 FM. So refreshing.
Epic Radio 99.3. It's so refreshing.
Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So refreshing.
You're listening to Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Epic Radio. So refreshing.
Good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show that comes to you live here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. It's 7:30 from our studio clock and 7:30 right across the country. And if you're in Freetown in the West End, it's a very dark cloud out there, so make sure you work out umbrella this morning because most likely it might rain before noon. But don't forget, we're live on Choice FM, live on Slate TV, and also live on We Facebook page. And this morning, we are going to talk about the BECE result because now that they are out, you get over 1,800 results that were seized. We take the total number of results that were seized this year to over 35,000 across both examinations, BECE and WAS combined. So we will be talking about that. But first things first, let's start with a morning message of motivation when I rise. Today I'm going to talk about listening because listening is a very important ability we all forget. But listening is not just an ability. Listening is also a skill because listening really is the ability for taking information, digest them and understand them, and then you decide how you want to use that information. Do you know that some palaver they actually can start because one person not listen fine and then he explain on the other side and then the person say you misunderstand me, not also have been talk. Or no, you pull this, or no, you add this. So listening is a vital skill, very, very vital skill. So, for example, we always sit English language during the WAS school. They do oral English, and oral English really is an exercise of listening, and then you interpret what that person say. So, of course, in very, very different accents. So that is how listening is, how important it is. Listening can really be a great asset really for you progress as a person, because if you're not a person who really listen well, then chances are you also communicate well. If you not listen fine, or you not get chance for listen, or you not get patient for listen, then almost always now you go to miscommunicate, or sometimes you not go communicate at all because waiting even for listen for communicate, you not communicate. And so no underestimate listening. Listening is a very, very powerful tool. Be somebody who always they listen. There are people who they just they talk, or whenever they come, then they in a room, they want to always show that they are the smartest people in the room and they want to let their opinion dominate everybody in you. Just listen. You don't get nothing for lose. Listen is a great. By listening, anybody who listen as somebody who they digest information and as somebody who get enormous knowledge. Some of the most wisest people, some of the most knowledgeable people now are people who don't listen a lot. They listen to things, they listen to people, etc. And some of them people in the way they listen to, you don't even need for listen to them because some of them might not even be making sense. But like I say, you have absolutely nothing to lose by listening. Listening is also a very common form of intelligence gathering. The best intelligence agencies in the world, CIA, FBI, including Sierra Leone police as well, they all listen a lot. So that's why from time to time they get police officers that within our communities, then they in plain clothes, but then just they listen to waiting they go on, because listening is a form of intelligence gathering. Some days I jump into a bus and say I go Calbaton, and I just sit down, they listen. Not because I get anything for good on Calbaton. I just sit down, they listen to different interesting conversations. Them we go on inside the bus. Would I get one matter about government? Would I they get difficult time within family? Would I get man stress? Everybody just explaining you. Or sometimes you go in a saloon while someone they make them hair. You get to listen. Some of those conversations are very interesting. Or you go to a tire base, or you go to a bar. A lot of places outside they listen, and all them listening, and they give me a lot of information. Some of their information and they really not so true. Some of the things they might be talking, but some of it's not true. You will be surprised as well how much you can gather in these places. So just be the person where they listen. When you listen as well, it gets an effect on people. If you're not a person who always listen people, those people will always feel respected when they are around you because you listen to them. If you're not somebody who always listen to people, those people will also feel that you care about them because now make you listen to them. And like I say, sometimes you go listen, you don't even need for act on waiting to listen. You just listen and gather that information, you process them and decide what you want for do with them. And it's very, very important. So learn for be the person where they listen. There are people where they don't talk first still and think that way they don't talk. If they listen no more to other people, they might not even have said those things. So not be the kind of person where they talk first before you listen. Always listen before you talk. And sometimes, like I say, you don't even need for react when you listen. Just process that information there, and it will help you. Listening is not even expensive. It's so cheap just to listen to people as they say things. Just to listen to nature sometimes as well. Why should they get an inner peace? So the person will listen as well, and the person will get a lot of patience, because like I say, sometimes you also get for listening a lot of rubbish. To be frank, a lot of lie as well. But when you just listen, like I say, you don't get nothing for lose. So today is really about listening. Be a listening person. If you are a listening person, you're not a person who is very wise. You're not a person who get a lot of information. And you're not a person who will make good judgments based on all of them things and the way you don't listen. This is the Epic Morning Show.
Small, you dey pan boku talk. You are the white, you dey pan boku talk. Wetin you dey talk, you not able for do am. 419 don't mix up you pay. When the Mosi pass, he say na you uncool. All my G pass, he say let them hide you. Fireman pass, he say na you get am. When you go lent, he say you buy am here. 419 don't turn over the country. You wait then knock down, you not loser. So no sit down, then wapi down. Not just a game, not just a game. 419 I say not just a game.
In a world where only the sharpest minds survive, Cowbell Dairy Products is delighted to present the Cowbell Capucines Challenge, a remarkable inter-secondary school quiz competition that brings Freetown secondary schools together to compete for the ultimate prize. The theme for this competition is nurturing the spirit of patriotism through civic education. This isn't your average quiz. It's an extraordinary showdown of intellects and wits. Who will claim the coveted grand prize and of course those all-important bragging rights? Get ready for a whirlwind of challenging questions, exhilarating rounds, and moments that will leave you in awe. As if that's not enough, we have fantastic prizes like trophy, cash, and cowbell products up for grabs. It's not just a competition, it's a celebration of knowledge and talents. Mark your calendars for November 16 and 17, 2023 at the FBC Multipurpose Hall beginning at 9 a.m. sharp daily. Come cheer for your school, support your friends, and be part of the excitement. Cowbell Capucin's Challenge, engaging hearts, equipping minds. Proudly sponsored by Cowbell.
It's
Cowbell
Epic
and
Radio.
Creamy Goodness.
So refreshing.
Creamy goodness.
The preacher man is back. Otoko Sulaneko. Wakutok. Company. Wakutok. Idepan Wakutok. I don't know it Idepan Wakutok. Idepan Wakutok. I don't know it Idepan. Shine your eyes, everybody. Shine your eyes, everybody. From where you small, Idepan Wakutok. Yeah, the white, Idepan Wakutok. What they talk, you not able for do am. 419 don't
So this one, we'll talk about results, and it's not just BECE results really, because whilst we are talking about the BECE results, they are out now, but you get 1,800 of those results that were seized or withheld, as the case may be. Examination results seizure are something we're very, very contentious in this country, in the sense that a lot of the time we'll not even get explanation from WIEC as to why those results were seized, waiting at the justification for them. Some of them might have genuine justification, but if you don't know, then everybody, they go sit the exams and there's the closing eye and hope saying results come out. A lot of the time, those results are seized because of examination malpractice, a thing we a long overdue for me could get a conversation about in the country. This year, WIEC sees over 34,000 WASC results then, and now they don't seize over 1,800 BECE results. And if you add those two together, you have over 35,000 results that are just seized based on just then two examination and day. So how then seizure then can happen? What's the criteria? We will talk to Augustine Bami Anthony from the Ministry of Education. We've been trying to get them for a very long time for get this conversation around the BECE. We hope today we are successful, and we also get more like Mohammed Conte as well. We are West Africa. We come from West Africa Youth Network for Peace, Education, and Economic Development. And yes, wherever you're now, you can do your BNB money transaction easy, anytime, anywhere, at your own convenience, because it's the fastest and the best money transaction app now where you can download. So if you want to download the app, just go to the Google Play Store and look for the BNB Cash App. Or if you're an iPhone user, just go to the Apple Play Store and Apple Store, and just download the iPhone version of the app. And if you get any inquiries or any difficulties while doing that, you can also call 072-500-000. If you want to also be a merchant, you can call that same number there and they can set that up. Don't forget, BNB is everywhere across this country. But that's not just it, because on the 23rd we'll get Born Bash. It's returning back after a while, so a lot of chance for get a lot of fun, loads of fun, October, November, December, born them. So if you have not celebrated your birthday, or even if you don't celebrate, it's a chance to still go out there and party with your friends. Our beach party, the Born Bash is back, so big cake stand for court with big celebrities and including people as well, where you share birthday with. So don't miss that opportunity for party on December 23rd at Beach Cafe. And I'm going to tell you about the Epic Carnival because it's on the 16th and tickets will be out this week. Finally now on the 16th of December, Namori Town, Munjasa Park. Ticket price is 50,000 Leon, so wherever you are, it's about time for the all turn up and really get to know ourselves as fans, as presenters here every day. We get to interact with you guys. So just turn up for we on December 16th at Munjasa Park, Namori Town Field for just 50,000 at the Epic Carnival All-Team Mix. All right, let's get straight into our conversation here this morning. And good morning, Mr. Bami.
Good morning, Jawad. Mohamed Jawad do very well, and happy for the year.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Conte.
Good morning, Mr. Mohamed.
So let me just start with you, Molai. Waiting on a take on the result seizure, the BECE result seizure.
All right. First of all, the result then good. According to the minister, I say we get about 90% pass rate. I think are the best results. We don't get from BECE this year. But according to the minister again, some of the results that we didn't see. Now, as a result of late entry, we know some of the schools it can be as a result of the distance or other things. But we still look forward. Waiting the ministry go do and how fast they will try to release the result because some of the one day we they see the result, the excitement we then go and forget for let them see the results now, you know.
And the question where a lot of people will be asking at the council Augustine now is that why if school and late for do entry the Pekin and get for suffer the consequences?
Thank you very much, my brother. I will go to your questions. I know so you can talk about the results.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we announced the BECE results as a ministry last Friday, and we state and clearly say 1,800 candidates' results were withheld for the major reason that school authorities late for do entries. But make I just explain this for viewers to understand. You'll see in the process of examination, we'll get a triangular relationship. We'll get WIEC, the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, and we'll get school heads, meaning principals and heads of school and head teachers. So we all play with individual and respective roles then, with little supervision, because we all are mature members there of the triangle. So when it comes to supervision is the ministry. We make sure say coordinate with WIEC, coordinate with Ministry of Finance, coordinate with the heads of schools for ensure things are happening the way they for happen.
So now we're responsible for monitor the school and for
now the responsible. This is no secret.
Yeah.
The Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education now the mama for education as alone. Yeah. So the responsibility of WIEC we all know as per mandate now that they conduct public examinations, cut across NPSE, BECE, and WASC. So after which they get the results to the Ministry of Education and we announce the result to the public. But the role of the heads of schools, meaning the head teachers and the principals, is so very crucial as well. Now the triangle. Then, now the one the way they submit relevant information, pieces of information, one including the CAS, continuous assessment.
We know that.
Second,
but why they not do
so
one?
at the camp, if the viewers then and the listeners they get the background, they'll go right away.
Okay.
So then they submit the continuous assessment as well as upload na the WIEC portal the entries of the candidate in the respective schools. These are the sole responsibilities as heads of schools. They all understand one thing, that entries get financial implication on the picking them, not just
the financial implication in which sense?
So good. Government, they pay for all the picking them with the seats, public examinations, them across the country, especially NPSE BECE for all, and WASC for government and government assisted schools. So 8 of these schools, it will interest you also for no, say, season schools, though they say oversubscribed schools or big schools, inside Freetown, fail for submit or upload the entries on time. So how would they operate? The schools that they upload the information, that moment the relationship between the heads of schools and WIEC is so very cordial. The Ministry of Education, they watch. So now the relationship now with time. Where Ministry of Education and WIEC they operate, the heads of schools they watch. They get their time for wait. Where the Ministry of where the schools, heads of schools they operate with WIEC, we back in the watch. So it's about that. So the young period now for submit, now for upload all the candidates' information and the WIEC portal, that's not the job of the Ministry of Education.
Yeah, but not on a job, then we know.
I am coming.
Now,
so at the end of the day,
them, right?
At the end of the day, no, this is the relationship. At the end of the day, WIEC they sit down and collate all the entries and send them to Ministry of Education. See, these are the entries we get for this year, and we don't close. They submit until we. So we then submit until we they go through and submit to Ministry of Finance for what? For payment of public examinations. So for any reason, any of these schools not complete the upload, now that portal, now their responsibility for pay for the picking them because government not they pay. You know, captured in the budget, in the quota, where WIEC don't send to the Ministry of Finance. Ministry of Finance, to Ministry of Education. When Ministry of Education don't fall to Ministry of Finance, yeah, so it becomes challenging.
I understand, and it's not just a payment issue. It's also an issue of the picking. You know, they don't sit, they don't waste a whole year, and they don't get results because then school then fail, and then school and they fail because we are not monitor them properly.
Unfortunately, I think we need to get this clear. The major responsibility of Ministry of Education, yeah, now for ensure that we increase access as one of the pillars.
We are not responsible for monitor.
Now they come. No, this is one. I say one of the things is to increase access.
Monitoring as well is
so when we increase access means we want for make we begin to write the exams. I want to answer the questions we just raised. We want for make we begin to access education as much as possible. You don't know, we need to get credit for that. We don't push from 1.9 million to now 3.1 million picking in a school. This is an incredible move to access. So now the joy of the ministry for get more picking them for go write the exams and passing with flying colors.
And we all concerned for
so we all know
for make sure no one is also left behind.
Good. That is the bottom line. So now the responsibility of the schools, the individual heads of schools, now for upload the information to the WIEC portal. Not a Ministry of Education for county map on top you say how many picking they don't upload, how far you don't go with them. Yes, we do monitoring for see how much people they don't do, and we follow deadlines. How will they do? We they ensure that we get meetings, regular meetings with heads of schools. We they call them at the ministry headquarters for talk to them and say you get 5 days more to go, you get 3 days more to go for upload. So if we don't continue for remind you if there are any challenges, make sure you contact WIEC, come to the ministry now, we will support you for get the upload. This we don't do over and again, over the 5 years. So if in the process you not tell you nothing of your challenges, say you get any difficulty as a head of school, then you wait till the last day you not enter, you not do the processes. The only after the way they don't collate the information, they can't tell you see 1 or 2, 3 schools they not give for do the entries. Is that the responsibility of the Ministry of Education?
Okay, let me come to you more like when it comes to responsibility, how much responsibility will you say can, or how much blame if you say can go to a ministry or not?
I will say the numbers, but I just want to make mention of something. Earlier, Mr. Bami say they talk about little supervision. Where if the heads of schools them they that they delay it, then they get certain challenges for submit, then they affect the school picking. I think say now the role of the ministry for make sure say let they able tackle that kind of thing there, because every years of school they get their own challenges. But I think say this for come to the notice say then say for find way for help then heads of school there. Let them think they are not they happen, because you make mention of say if the heads of school and they get them challenges there, now the beginning will suffer for that. So for the safer side of the beginning, let the ministry do something where we not go encounter anything in the again for the coming years.
Because there is also the risk that picking them we don't stock at this stage now. Maybe the Poilats will even they might not get back to school, especially in rural areas as well. If they are victims, all of these things will affect them.
Yeah, especially in the rural areas, we get some things that we can say funny things that we they send picking them out of schools. You know, some of them tier now one, they don't sit, then see the result. You know, it can be in other company can look at and say something on a spy. You know, all of them thing in the so then they can even make it feel marginalized and all. So then they say. So I just say like I say earlier, let the ministry try to do something. We go make sure say then thing and they no go to repeat again, because for obviously the pass rates now a success, so we want for see things like that they continue, because we don't want for let anybody left behind. Like how you say, if you don't see this year then season results, then they go able to make get a kind of zeal again for continue the other year. So
and this is the point now about you just said them picking away left behind. Now the schools and they pay for them, but a lot of the time they just go wait the next year and then put their name under the normal list of candidates them anyway, and government repay back than for the one and we can get the courage for come and do the exam all over again.
Okay, we not reached to the point of that decision making yet, and what I tell you now, waiting supposed for be.
Is this the first time where they seize?
No, this is even the second time.
Okay.
Yeah, not the second time. It happened last year. We as a ministry get the responsibility for ensure say they're picking and go back to school on time. I make the viewers and listeners understand, and we ensure say we push to the point that we will come back to the public and talk to them. One of the ways, if we go now to how we solve the problem, now that there is a committee we get for meet very soon. Almost every after exams, the committee they meet. They call it Sierra Leone's Examination Committee. Unfortunately, the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, the chair that committee, that meeting, in the person of the Chief Education Officer, Professor Yatakano. I want to go singularly on this. Professor Yatakano is somebody way passionate about education. As I talked to him this morning, lengthenly. Now, one person we don't spend a whole life in education. We want for ensure say the Pekin. Where they talk to me this morning, they say the passion how it want me the Pekin and go school with incompetence.
Incompetence, not the under question.
So now how they come? How they just bring a few things.
So
because
it's about waiting the committee they do for Pekin like this.
So we also understand in policy and analysis that individual levels of analysis is also very important, especially the kind of leadership we get. And she is the head of that committee. Yeah, she is bent on having our kids back to school, and they not for suffer for this because not of the making, now the making of the principles then. So all now in focus. Now that meeting, the meeting they take place on Thursday and Friday. Also, WIEC they bring all the allegations to the table for say. Now this make we see this result. Now this make we see the result. Abiyari they talk about WASC. It's going to be also analyzed there.
We can't take the WASC question.
So this now only after that meeting will they come back to the media and say now this now the resolution.
What will be happen with the result, Becker result the way then sees last year, because I'm sure there is a precedent we will not do in terms of how we deal with those issues.
Okay, one of which also now be two layers. Yeah. One of which now the late entities as well. But majority last year now be examination malpractice.
So this year, majority na late entry.
Now 8 schools. 8 schools. We are not getting permission for name the schools then. But 8 schools falter. They don't do the thing on time. And WIEC informed them. That is also the beauty of it. WIEC informed them after the process, say, you will not let for do this, even after the very many meetings and the very many engagements we don't get to now. If there is any challenge, any difficulty in the process of upload, when I come into, we will not let again and do it. I mean, we have closed. This is the process. WIEC tell them. So that time they begin engage the Ministry of Education like a plate. But also, as I said now, it's an angular relationship. WIEC get their own standards, where they maintain by all standards of measurement. So not because somebody lists now every time when they push them. Remember last year for WASC, we push deadline for NTs 4 times. Remember? We are, even with the negotiation, where CEO move, we go to Gambia. They did the 4 days for go make presentation on how and why they forgive Salon the 4th chance. Imagine 4th time for make the open the portal, because the portal not to Salon no more they open for.
Yeah.
You know. Now we also get 7,000. 7,500. Is it 7,000? Yes, 450 candidates. We also be left behind last year, because some principals, not just they take responsibility and then they own up.
Yeah, but when they do is there any reprimand for those principles?
This is so very common, clear. This time, and with all sincerity and effort, the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, just after that meeting, whether they get the Sierra Leone's examinations committee meeting, the decisions therefore be heavily on the heads of schools. But this is negligence. This is clear. If they don't entrust you with the responsibility of the keys,
but if the fact that they keep the names of those schools now,
yeah, because
they participate in that negligence day.
Because Ministry of Education is a very serious institution.
Which I know. So it say now just use the nominal for let and say school A, school B, school C, and then do this
until the investigations are complete. They will not go talk the names.
It's clear now saying that 8 schools not submit in time.
But the Ministry of Education, I tell you, say now high standard administrative level with the operate. We're not just kind of more with allegations. What about if somebody gets a very salient point why it is happening, not to inform?
Yeah, but does that
and you don't name and shame them?
No,
you don't name and shame them before even you investigate. That's not how we operate as a ministry.
Does the naming them not necessarily mean say they are necessarily guilty of doing a wrongdoing? They might have a genuine case, but it's just good that let the public know.
So before we name them, as a ministry, let's get to the meeting, know the issues, and then we can come now and say, school A, we get this issue, we don't solve them. School B will not be able to solve them because this not be negligence. So it speaks volume, it speaks fine. But at the moment, to begin to name the schools, no, it's not good. Let's go back first and make sure we get the issues trashed.
What you think about keeping the names until whatever investigation is done?
Well, I believe say the ministry didn't get your reason actually, but clearly they don't state and say now 8 schools them, and because as a result of late entry, make them seize the result.
I think that is enough.
Yeah, maybe then they want to get more. Like what Mr. Bami said just now, way after the investigation done. But for me own take, so I also not take and say like a big deal for name these schools them, because if we try to do something for the betterment of the Peking and the school going pupils, so even the schools there, if na negligence, they also for no say, they for step up, let such thing not happen again, because they also get for play with their reputation.
All right, stay with me if you just join me. This is the Epic Morning Show, and we will be right back.
Do you want to put a smile on your relative's face? Do you want to settle your business partners who stay abroad? Then, here's a perfect way to send money in and out of Sierra Leone. With BNB, you can now easily send money to Guinea, Liberia, Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, Canada, and many more with the best rate. BNB is a remittance company that helps you send and receive money anytime and anywhere. Beneficiaries receive the money by cash pickup, bank deposit, or mobile wallet. You can visit any BNB branch nationwide or download the BNB Cash app from App Store or Play Store. For more information, contact our customer service at 072-500-000. With BNB, money transfer
Epic
is
Radio.
at your doorstep.
So refreshing.
In a world where only the sharpest minds survive, Cowbell Dairy Products is delighted to present the Cowbell Capucines Challenge, a remarkable inter-secondary school quiz competition that brings Freetown secondary schools together to compete for the ultimate prize. The theme for this competition is nurturing the spirit of patriotism through civic education. This isn't your average quiz. It's an extraordinary showdown of intellects and wits. Who will claim the coveted grand prize and of course those all-important bragging rights? Get ready for a whirlwind of challenging questions, exhilarating rounds, and moments that will leave you in awe. As if that's not enough, we have fantastic prizes like trophy, cash, and cowbell products up for grabs. It's not just a competition, it's a celebration of knowledge and talents. Mark your calendars for November 16 and 17, 2023 at the FPC Multipurpose Hall beginning at 9 a.m. sharp daily. Come cheer for your school, support your friends, and be part of the excitement. Cowbell Capucines Challenge, engaging hearts, equipping minds.
So
Proudly
refreshing.
sponsored by Cowbell. Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
Yana Orange, we busy but we customizing freedom. Now we glad for bring to you we new and sober offer. You inside this we one in town offer, you get the rights for pick the voice or data bundle where fits you lifestyle. Yes, now so it be. We dey make communication winner for you wangling. It no matter if you not posting we like long talk or posting we like for browse boku. You there for you. Pan tap all this, you get to run no by SMS where you know they pay for. We don't add the match jeep and this gladdy. You mean say better thing day for all man. Ladida they are for you. Dial *889# for begin.
Orange. If you know say you born October, also the one that we born November and December, una don't ready? Because Kusaidensky Big Monty they celebrate one big birthday party. So make it a point of duty. Kusaidensky big cakes they go there for court, the champagne go there wire, the music go there patter. So if you know say you born October, November and December, now you turn for shake body and the biggest beach birthday party. When a perfect arrangement, well organized for the one that we born inside this 3 months. Come witness the sweetness, expect greatness, take picture them and chill with the celebrities. Let we jam body together. Enjoy the same birthday, not the biggest big birthday party. For the one that we born October, November and December. Tickets and they out now for sale. West Standard, now 100 millions. Couples best tickets, now 250 millions. VIP table for 6, now 1,500 millions. And VVIP table for 8, now 2,500 millions. Saturday, December 23. Now something go be. Right now be the lonely. Sharp 7 o'clock evening time. Everything go down begin. This Battery Big Party, powered by Priority Solution and sponsored by Orange Money, BNB, Media Partners, Epic Radio, and Slick TV.
Yo, family on a cover, this is CJ Mark. I get the mojo. Feel me? Biggest carnival, all team mix. When I all come, let me come mix. Will it take place on the 16th of December at Moriton Field. Everybody to go jam and party and have fun. I get for Diddy, all the big artists in the Diddy. Everybody matter I get for Diddy. So please show up, okay? Epic Carnival, December 16th, now Moriton Field. You know, show some love.
Okay, welcome back. This is the Epic Morning Show, 8:07 from 6 o'clock. One of the things that we all go on for understand, I don't know, maybe why I could talk to now. Waiting at the condition that we then can set or the criteria that we can make the end up seized results.
Yes, thank you. A lot of things. Before I come to that, I want to say something quickly. You know, where you deal with human beings, not with machines. People can want to know what the Ministry of Education can do to certain heads of schools, we can flout or go against or not perform the duties accordingly. I want to bring one instance quickly. At a time in the last year or so, 2 years ago, last year, the CEO, the Chief Education Officer, take a unilateral decision in the interest of Sierra Leone. One big school at this Freetown, the principal be they get issues on the same thing they already talk about. he suspend them for 6 months as a way of punishment. And he placed them with one of we in the Ministry of Education, we don't serve as principal before. These are the few things in this way they do to the principals and forget the effectiveness of them. But unfortunately,
this was never communicated to we.
This they continue for happening because some people just know and work. If you read the theory of XY, the XY theory, it will tell you say some people that no matter how you push them, they know and work safe. Some people that just know and work. And if we identify them this time, they are going to wait. The ministry will take action.
And the good thing is, when I get a minister now, when a teaching service commission come out, so he has experience with handling teachers or principals, as you may say. So we need for see and put in experience to use now in a situation like this.
Yeah, okay, I agree. But when it comes to those decisions, really, they come out from the professional head. She is the professional technical head of the ministry, than the chief education officer. That's a major role. In fact, I make the government nominee to WIEC. Now in the chair the meetings of the decision makings now WIEC. So not only on the recommendation, strong recommendations where the ministry can take action. But when I come to the questions where you asked me just now, you go help me again.
And given that now that you don't say the CEO is also the chair, some of them WIEC meeting and they will say major decisions are made, waiting at some of the criteria then we government and WIEC agree on, we can end up make WIEC seize up to 34,000 results, for example.
Okay, the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education not happy at all for seize such number of results. We will first see the results. We also grew concerned. Why 34,000 for WASC? So immediately the CEO engaged the head of WIEC and try to forget a few things. This was even bilateral because we get almost always we get the meeting waking happen. In fact, it take a period of a month or so before they really meet for investigate what happened. But this time they don't bring them very close because the BECE involved. BECE, the beginning they go school by next week or so. We expect them for interviews for them starting
because
school.
WIEC and una don't waste almost a month into, more than a month into the new academic year.
Okay, well, we will come to that. It's a different ball game.
And it's a ball game that we need for address as well.
Okay, so make we talk about why the disease results first. The disease results for very many reasons. And these are reasons we for be genuine. Now make we get a meeting for review, for take a close look at those issues if they really meet the required issues we want for make the disease results for. One is collision. If what's your right na Freetongue Boys High School, na in this man right na St. Joseph's Convent, na in this other person right na FSSG, na in this other person right, it's not normal, a collision. So WIEC they seize the results and they investigate why this happened.
A lot of the time, not true. A lot of the time, I understand what you say. Then they seize results for collusion, but no investigation. They go on for clear the one them way. Genuinely study and write and for freedom from that accusation.
What do you mean by genuinely? Why? How genuine would that be? For make with 200 they write the same and do the same mistake on the same paper. We say for don't say it, I say was, and that was it cut across all 600 candidates. And it's a serious matter. So what further investigation you need?
We think it also happen is we've had cases in schools wherein maybe in a few papers 100 or 200, and then you get 1,000 candidates and we sit, and everybody in that school they suffer because they seize all my results because of those.
No. Collision.
How widespread the collusion need for let them seize an entire school then result?
No. Collusion. They only seize you were involved, not to the whole school. If now me and you and this man write the same thing, now we they seize, not to the one that we not write. Even we not the same school, more no make sense.
So we think you have to some whole school the results
school, very good. There are times the entire school can be done found in serious examination malpractice. One, sometimes they picking they all get even phones. Two, sometimes they support them, they write, they give them, and in the process, the examiner or WIEC official also bump into the center and see almost all the picking them get. We get situations where certain school heads they make whether they want to make the Pekin pass and make more Pekin for attend the school, they get away with it. Now they answer the question for the Pekin, photocopy and give them all, make they go copy. They just a copy. So in situations like that, an examiner just bump into them and get all that. That school is with a blacklist them.
And then school, and the way they do so, then they do so with the knowledge of the invigilators on the ground where WIEC they send.
So, but first,
sometimes when they make WIEC innocent from all of this,
no,
then
first,
the invigilators they know.
I agree with you. I agree with you to a large extent, because when we make we call a syndicate. But you, when they commit the offense, for really no say if they catch you, now you they bear the responsibility first.
Yes,
make we get down the clear
yes,
first.
that is clear.
So the punishment of withholding the result is for their own crime where they commit. The other one, the way the WIEC officials they really know, and there is proof that they really know and they participate, then the police go investigate. These are two separate things.
How many of the cases the police investigate anyway?
WIEC is not the police. WIEC, they deal with issues related to examination malpractice.
With the staff then they participate in as well. Let's be clear about that.
Yes, well, that is police issues. If somebody will not write the exams, one way or the other supports examination malpractice, that is police.
Not true, but the problem
now, the punishment of examination malpractice is WIEC. No more draw the line until we understand and draw the line. If they catch you the spy, yeah, now two things. You were the spy, WIEC they take action against you. They make you fill the form, or get the form where they fill and sign. Say yes, now this happened. Yeah. Then a WIEC in your role now for say, oh, this was involved in examination malpractice, so now this action will they take. The person will participate in that exercise of examination malpractice. Now, the police in responsibility because that's crime. So these are two things. More not mix WIEC with the act of the police.
Okay, yes. I'm going to come to you. Molai, what's your thoughts about all of that?
Well, honestly, no fear, because anything we get for do with malpractice or any kind of irregularities by examination, the end part of it that now the student then and they suffer, because it's easy for them punish them, seize the result or cancel the whole examination.
And the facilitators not get equal punishment
at all. Now then they come. So you look at them. We make sure earlier say them malpractice then the way they go on, and then schools and the WIEC officials they also know and they're aware of it, because when you say just know you where they write the exam, you know, say this malpractice where they do, so if you didn't catch me, the punishment you get for be this and this. So same way so to the WIEC officials the way they do that. But
bring the evidence to the police.
Then they on the safer side than the Pekin. It's so easy for them to say them Pekin then catch you on malpractice. But on the side of because even the police they would in at the center, the WIEC official with the school officials there, they all just get a kind of thing. So at the end of the day, now the PQ write the exam, now you get for so far. So then they also again a point where we for look at.
And you did mention, say yes, that's an issue of police when it comes to malpractice and staff not involved, but on a know of cases we successfully have been prosecuted because of that. WIEC staff, for example, have been prosecuted because of that.
You know, I know once for me we all behave like we know this alone. More no sweep under the carpet. Yeah. This country in 2018-19, we see where school authorities them were involved in examination malpractice, WIEC officials as well, where they parade them na how do you call it, quantity, and the whole country. A lot of people begin to say, now disgrace, they don't disgrace the people, the teacher and the heads of schools, them, all this. You understand that? We sign a communique with the police, with the Anti-Corruption Commission, with the civil society, with parents, with the media as a ministry, and other players then, for ensure that we fight against examination malpractice. Everybody gets individual responsibilities. Where ACC begin to knock the doors of those places where they undertake examination malpractice in this country, we all know what people begin to say. So now it is this way. The ACC is open to prosecuting because it's a crime now in the act.
It's open to, and they don't prosecute?
Of course, if you bring tangible complaint to the ACC they take action.
And that's the
not
point.
A part of the
that's the exact point now where they make that if you want for prosecute WIEC staff them, for example, with the facilitate collusion or any form of malpractice, the burden of proof is higher. Whereas for the picking them, they just need for suspect say you collude and then they seize your results.
No, the picking them very clear. You really no need for even partake. You no need for be part of examination malpractice. That is very clear.
I know.
Yes,
but at the same, so for them, it's just easy for punish the picking them by seizing the result, which they then said they're not innocent anyway. I'm not saying they are innocent, but like I say, take the same measure and charge these people, because if you catch picking and the spy or they collude, it must mean say those way they did now enough proof for say them self participate in that collusion day. So which other proof would I need?
This medium is widely listened to. The police they listen to you as I speak. They watch we. The anti-corruption they watch we. I think it's a commonplace that they take action on this, because we not get the competence as Ministry of Education for really go to court for adjudicate cases. Yeah, we're not to the police, not to the courts. We're responsibility now for render education and services. So that is what we do. We not get the competence for go judge people in the courts. So we encourage the general public. We really know of this way they happen, like you will know. For take them to the police and the police go prosecute that court.
What thing therefore happen to all end results and the wait and sees, because the chances are a lot of those people might come into the same educational system. Government pay for them back unknowingly, and it costs government more and more money.
It's unfortunate for government, because government not able to identify that. It's unfortunate. But government also know say the responsibility is to get the picking educated. Yeah. But one thing I also want from we know, we really know they are for say the picking them way they don't see the results, they know they go school. This academic year. We have not said that.
The BECE, then they go school?
BECE, we have not said that.
But we not also say if they get for go school or not.
So what I say, I mean, introduction will be one interrupt of the CEO in interest. The CEO is interested in getting these kids to school as per the one the way they go school together. The one that don't get the result released now. So, for example, if now the principal in responsibility in negligence that upload the picking the entries to WIEC portal and the reason make them not write the exams, then the picking they not suffer for that. The principal is going to suffer for that. I believe the CEO in that decision, and she said that this morning to me. So Marco wait until the final decisions happen after the meeting.
The problem
not say
not true. I mean, her heart is in a good place, but in reality, we don't get time. We don't wait already a month or so, or maybe even 2 months in the academic year. And so, how much more time we get for wait for investigation for the 1,800 picking their joining company in our school?
But I just say by Friday. Now 2 days.
Now Friday, then they hold the meeting.
Thursday, Friday, we able get decision.
Okay.
Now that decision will they use for determine the picking the continuation with schooling.
All right.
Immediately.
Let's hear from our public 079994993. If you just join, we are having a very serious conversation about results and whether the disease, etc., etc. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Okay, I think we struggle for this person. Yes, hello.
Me to get you.
Yes,
John from John Street.
John from John Street. We are getting you loud and clear now.
Okay, now to Mr. Bami. Una they do a very good job, but una get for do more. For me, it is unfortunate one of the reasons for Olympic and the result of late entry. Not on a duty for do the head of schools they work, but on a responsibility for supervise them. If they do late entry, if me picking not go school for 30 days, now me duty for make sure say the picking they go school. But if you not go school for 30 days, then for only responsible because I for don't check. So who's waiting at the supervision of the ministry, then the picking them for suffer. To Mr. Bami John from Dutch.
Thank you very much, John. All right, let's hear more questions. about this. Of course, the result in C1 79994993. Good morning.
Good morning, Doc.
I mean Samura.
Yes, sir. So, like, I think Anamta found out that the exonerated this morning. It been said yesterday that government not pay for some picking them, now it make them see the results.
No,
and
he suggested.
They try to justify that that heads of school late for send entry, so therefore government no they pay for them. Then talk that.
Yeah.
You see, and a lot of injustice they go on at this country. Now the police is picking them for a crime when a syndicate. Then we come out to the WIEC staff now. You say no, let them go to police. Isn't that injustice? Not injustice that people don't say the picking the WIEC staff they will all go to police for investigation. But you don't punish the picking them now and WIEC staff let them go to the police. How unfair that thing they will be. Thank you.
Okay, let's go. 799949993. Let's hear your thoughts about this, and let's go. Good morning. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes. Name where you call from?
Yeah, this now Hassan. We call from Wilberforce, Lansing.
Hassan, you're welcome.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I think we lost Hassan there. All right, Hassan, please try and call us again. 8:25 from the studio clock. I want to put some more calls through. Good morning.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, just be audible for we a bit. Name where you call we from?
I call from 26 Williams.
Yes, sir. You need to talk louder than that a bit, so we'll get you clear.
And I want to know what everything they go on at the ministry in terms of results and all.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm sure Bami don't notice that question there. 799949993. I want to hear from more people here. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Come on here, radio set small. Name outside the call we from?
Name is John. I call from Hastings.
John, you're welcome.
I really want for people there for no say, if we not take time at this country about how the exam here they go, time go come where they not go take with certificate there for be anything. This malpractice is very open, it's very common. Almost every school, I don't want to say all school, but almost. When they say exam, they take money from them, picking them. They tell the picking, they say they show them. I will tell you now, they challenge you as journalists, go to their schools them, where they don't do entries. If you see SS3, they go school. They don't go school. Take them and go around and check. We'll get for work hard for make sure say this malpractice.
Oh, we lost you there. All right, you might have to call us again. All right, call us again, please. 799949993. I want to put 3 more calls through, and then I'll come straight to me. Guys, I'm here for answer those questions. Good morning. Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Concerned citizen tree planting.
You're welcome.
This now to Mr. Bami. Mr. Bami, is there any way one can lay down measures against the head of school and they will give them specific time for do that cast day? If not, una don't give them that time, they fail for do them. Anything the way una can do, because you say most of them don't do the job for make them go lost the work, because we find out say most of the time the position with them they get with some now on 2 political appointments, then they take them send them go be head of school. So is there any way they want to punish them or get rid of them, because they're not going to be in a classroom or go do them look then just because of politics and send them go there and get the money. I guess make God help you. Thank you.
Okay, one last call, and then I'll come straight to Bami here. He has all the questions to answer. Let's go. 0799949993. Good morning. Hello.
Sauda to Azak.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Sometimes could they try for correct we the caller then people want for bring in people they no more for their name because their name sweet not their mouth. I'm not ever say yesterday say government fail for pay for them picking them I make them see the result that as a rumor they pass on for say na payment then why they not get for them picking them make them they see the result that. So if the man don't clear now, say not for payment, na carelessness on the part of principals or headmasters, then now that we for they talk about. And when they talk about all the things concerning supervision, believe you me, if education ministry they really supervise then teachers, then principals, then all the things they know they happen. But supervision, now they at all. We be data the way we talk about supervisors of school, we go give tablet to paramount chiefs for let them go they supervise their schools and that's not a better method for let we get this quality education at this country at all. So you always talk that word there and not be say categorical as a government.
Thank you.
The rumor they pass on. Thank you very much. No supervision of it.
All right, thank you very much. Well, what's your take, from what you hear from listeners? Clearly, a lot of people are concerned about the subjects of supervision.
Yeah, well, now one of the things I think I'm missing on this whole thing, because even when we started here earlier, I think they were say the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education for try for do that kind of thing we go make sure say heads of school they're not going to fall part and kind here again, because the area of monitoring is very, very important when it comes to the thing there. We don't know say plenty things then they go on but then exams there we get for deal with malpractice also. But slow no we stay where the malpractice don't happen, it don't reach time for published results. Now the thing we for come talk about anything there. It don't they happen over the years. Let we just know say we need for tackle. Let we act upon that now. Okay, there's some schools there. I'm not going to recommend or I'm not going to suggest anything for the ministry for do, but I believe say they get wealth of experience for no say by now we need for set that kind of precedent to the heads of schools there. Let them think they are not they repeat again. Then I also want to make this clear about the syndicate. Waiting to happen in the exam way at the end of the day, na the beginning and then the suffer. Generally, if the beginning malpractice don't take place in any school, where you reach to that level, waiting for seize the whole school's result during the exam time, WIAC officials then did it, police then did it, and all other things. How that malpractice go happen at that school's day, then not only the school picking and then punish, we WIAC officials there, supervisors there, and vigilators there all be present by the exams day.
So if I get you right, it just writes that if then sees a whole school result, all the invigilators as well should be arrested and for investigation.
It's clear.
Yeah, because if you clear say the beginning spy, then clear say then self participate in some way.
Yeah, because you as invigilator also you be the way a whole class of picking the all spy. What do you do? You as the WIAC officer waiting at that center day. Also you be the way all this happen.
And let's not forget as well, in the context of all of this, a lot of the supervisors and for WIAC are teachers. That's as well as something we need for also notes. But by me, you have a lot of questions for answer.
Okay, thank you very much, Jawad. Thank you, callers. One for start with waiting my brother just say. I want to clarify a few things. I know they defend, and they put up defense for WIAC supervisors or monitors or so, or ministry officials. But I want to make you also understand, say, in the process of examination, we get 3 layers. Yeah, when you talk about examination malpractice, generally, they happen on 3 phases. Any one of them very, very important. Where they are prominent, and the one way they talk so. We get malpractice before the exams. You know that? People need to know that, so we get malpractice before the exams.
With the paper they leak, for example.
Paper they leak. So it's malpractice in itself. So then they also do...
And when paper leak, for example, when paper leak, it clearly now why them fault.
So we
now failure on their part.
We cast aspersions on that. I just want to understand how it happened. The second one we prominent now during the exams. Now we the care go for material, the catch you with phone, the catch you or somebody supports you. Now that we talk about the supervisors or monitors, their own negligence. And also we get malpractice after the exams. There are people who are very powerful in malpractice that they do after the conduct of the exams. So these are all three layers. But why not get that spectacle for able to identify when this examination malpractice happen, except in a situation where they write or they fill form during the exams. But there are times, if not before the exams, why not able to know easily. Or if not after the exams, they're not able to know easily. We all do free tongue and what they happen. So Mark could just put that to rest. It's not just at that moment with the exam that take place. I want for strive for attempts for answer a lot of